to the Kombat AllStar
Yes.
Show. Brought to you by Quantum VFX, making the impossible possible. On this New Year's Day, I am Kombat AllStar.
This is Random Girl. How you all doing? Hope you had a marvelous Christmas and a happy New Year's Eve.
And we're just going to be talking about reflecting. No, not reflecting. Screw reflecting on 2015. We are going to be looking forward in the future to 2016. So we're going to be talking about all the things we're looking forward to with each subject in 2016.
Yeah.
So, without further ado,
let's go.
Let's get into it.
Let's talk comic books.
In comic books. So this is going to be like a hodgepodge of a wish list.
What is a hodgepodge?
It's a word that I just used right now, and it's going to explain. I'm going to define it by explaining what I'm talking about.
All right. First you had chumpy, and then you had hodgepodge.
Chumpy's
this
word.
Is just full of words.
So basically, I mean, they don't have announcements of new series that are coming out in comic books per se. I mean, they may do that, a month prior, or you may hear some rumblings at comic book conventions. But generally speaking, they don't really announce new stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be like, this is gonna be like a wish list for me, a wish list of what I think would be an awesome comic series.
Okay, so you keep it in theory.
Right. So in 2016, I really want for there to be a Vixen ongoing comic.
Oh, which there will be, I think.
I hope so.
I mean, think it will.
They're doing they're doing live action Vixen. They did the
which
CW.
Was a huge deal. Everybody was celebrating that.
CW did it on their C, which is basically their website, CWC.com.
It was a miniseries online.
Yep, online miniseries animated. They're doing a live action one in a new era that's going to be coming out later this month. And I just think she's getting so much momentum.
And I knew that would happen. When they first started off with the CWC miniseries online, everybody was talking about it. I was like, okay, if it does well, I believe it's going to get it. She's going to be live one day.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, it happened. And then everybody, oh man, the crowd is huge. Everybody was excited about, her showing up on Arrow. Maybe she'll get her own, side TV series.
Yeah.
She seems to be getting more and more bigger momentum. So
yeah, I mean,
I say why not? I think it's going to happen.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
So I'd love to see an ongoing series of Vixen. I did get my wish last year when I wanted a Martian Manhunter comic. It's not what I expected it to be, but it's still okay. It's still good.
Yeah.
So we'll see how far that goes.
Yeah. And all things is put into existence, and who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Better from there.
And they do have some miniseries. I think Return of the Line is the big miniseries that they have going on. It was a few years ago with Vixen. But yeah, ongoing.
Yeah.
Aside from that, what other comic book character would I really like to see an ongoing series for? I mean,
I can't think of it.
I think Booster Gold, I would like to see that just because...
Is that the guy that was on Justice League?
Yeah, he was like, I'm not Green Lantern.
That could be interesting. Do they have any comic books for him?
They have some miniseries, but they don't have
I wouldn't mind seeing that, actually.
ongoing.
That's funny you mentioned that.
Yes.
I feel like it would be very good in comic book at the same time.
Yeah, I think it would be a great story,
Yeah.
And like, that the show really made me care about him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not for nothing, everybody, I want to see a Question ongoing series.
Oh! I said that online last year. I would love to see the Question TV series or anything.
Yeah. So
he's
I mean,
awesome, and no one really talks about him or knows about him.
I would love to see that because there's a few miniseries. Again, these aren't popular characters, which is why they don't have ongoing series in the first place. But I'm just saying,
these are guys that should have their own.
They should. The Question is amazing. He's a little paranoid, if you guys don't know.
I love it.
And
we all have a bit of paranoia in us from time to time.
Yeah, he's very paranoid, but he always puts the pieces together. He's a lot like Batman, but with less of the fighting skills and the gadgets, but heavy on the detective part.
He's more paranoid than Batman.
But he's always right.
Oh,
it's the weirdest thing.
On one thing, he mentioned how the shoelaces
are
a conspiracy. So that might be he's a little bit crazy.
Yeah, he is a little bit crazy. It comes across, but he's just such a lovable
He's
character.
awesome. I love him.
So I would
he's
love
one
to
of
see
my
that.
tops, yeah.
I'd love to see that. Let me think. Is there any other ongoing?
The Flash came to mind. I don't know why.
Well, the Flash already has an ongoing.
But I feel like I would want to see a new input, new perspective on him.
Okay.
I enjoy watching him and seeing him.
Yeah. So as far as comic book goes, I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. I would love to see a Bishop. They don't have a Bishop ongoing comic. There's not a lot of. I feel like there's not a lot of black comic books out there in comparison to everybody else. So I would love to see an ongoing Bishop comic.
It
Marvel.
would be interesting. I like him.
So
yeah,
I mean, he's
okay.
When I was a kid, I loved him watching the old '90s X-Men TV show.
For me, it's like I was a newer fan. I started watching it a little bit later, but I felt like it was interesting. But I never knew enough about him, so that would be good for him to get his own origin comic book series.
Exactly. Yeah. And I know Jon Stewart is really heavy on the Green Lantern comic book, but it would be nice to have just a Jon Stewart Green Lantern comic book, and Death, Black Lantern Corps, represent.
Yeah.
So,
is it the Black of Death?
Yeah.
That's not good. Don't represent that.
Well, I mean, it was, and Blackest Night, it was an awesome thing. If you ever read Blackest Night, go check it out.
Okay.
But yeah, love to see a Jon Stewart comic, and I guess that's pretty much it for me as far as comic books I would like to see, in 2016. Do you have any off the top of your head?
Just the ones that I mentioned. I said Bishop season. I was just kind of agreeing with you.
Yeah, because
I don't really read a lot of comics.
And I know that the ones that I mentioned, I know that you like already.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was kind of, I didn't mean to, but it was like unintentionally stealing your thunder.
For the most part, we think a lot of the same things. Sometimes we differ, but that's all right. So it was like for me it was Bishop, and then it was Flash, and it was another one you mentioned.
The Question.
Yeah, the Vixen and Question. Those are my favorite.
It would be cool to see a Hawk Girl one too.
People.
Just saying, Hawk Girl would be awesome to see an ongoing comic. They don't have one for her. But anyway, what would you guys like to see? As far as comic book goes, I'm talking about just comic books, the pureness, the realness, the comic books. The superhero in its purest form. Its purest form. What are the comics you are really looking forward to in 2016?
Tell us about something that we don't know, because I know we didn't mention all of them. Tell us about something that you're reading and look forward to for this year.
Yeah,
tell us about it.
There may be some new story arcs coming that I'm not aware of. Let us know if there's a new story arc coming that you're looking forward to checking out, seeing if you want to watching and reading.
Let's talk movies.
In movies, we're going to be talking about what movies we're looking forward to in the new year. Well, this new year, 2016.
Yeah.
So I'm just so happy that we're in this new year.
First of all, how was your 2015? And am I the only one that thought that last year just went by with a blink of an eye? It did to me. It was quick, like a bullet. It was fast. So I'm excited for 2016, and I just had to get that out there. Hope you guys are having a awesome beginning of year 2016. All right, now we go to movies.
It's funny you said that in the last segment. That was the last segment of the show.
I said it again.
It's all right.
You say twice. It doesn't matter.
All right. So, I don't know. Like, I kind of have to think about my favorite movies.
Yeah.
You want to go first since you have?
Sure. I go first.
Go ahead.
All right, guys. So this is what I have for the upcoming 2016 movies. I have the Kung Fu Panda 3. That's a doozy. I'm a big fan of all the Kung Fu movies. Yep. And then, of course, Jack Black will be reprising his roles along with other new ones. Gotta love a comedy. Also, let's see. What else do we have here? What else do they have on the internet? They also have The Divergent. I'm a huge fan of the Divergent series. Like, I'm a huge fan. I heard there was a book they had. Was there a written book on it?
Yeah, it was a book first.
Oh, it was a book first, yeah. And usually when they do that, when there's books that turn to movies, they're always awesome because they just are. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, a Divergent series, Allegiant, which comes out March 18, 2016. Are you as excited as I am? I know that I am. And the same people that were in the previous Divergent movie series will be in the new one that comes out this year. What else do I have? There was another one. There was a really good animated movie series. Movie that we saw while we were watching Star Wars.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was.
Star Wars was good, by the way.
Yeah.
We did a whole review on it on the Anything Goes podcast, so go check that chumpy out.
Check it out, baby!
So, is all your movies, or?
Yeah, that was it. Just my two.
Okay. Sorry, so I have a lot of movies I actually want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, man, where do I start? There's a big list. Batman vs. Superman has to be on the top of that list. I am super stoked about saying that. This is the first big DC movie that's going to be out ever. You know what I mean? Marvel has had theirs time and time again. But DC, aside from Batman and Superman, hasn't really had anything big or anything. They don't really come out with a lot of movies, period. So it's going to be awesome to see them make their first big step with Batman vs. Superman. Yeah. I'm excited about that. There is Captain America Civil War. Looking forward to it. Not as much as Batman vs. Superman, but I think I'm more looking forward to that movie because Black Panther's in it. It's a new character.
Yeah.
So,
well, all of the Captain America movies were awesome anyway, so you know this one's gonna be great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it goes without saying, I am looking forward to Deadpool. I do love Deadpool. I don't like the more. Okay, so most of the stuff I like about Deadpool, or most of I have a hard time.
Yeah, that's right.
So with Deadpool, I like him for the most part. But there are some things I don't like about him. But with that said, I'm looking forward to the movie. The over sexualized, perverted stuff I'm not really into, but that's a part of his personality. So anyway, I'm looking forward to Deadpool. Also, Finding Dory looks like it's gonna be awesome.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
It's gonna be an awesome summer this year. It's gonna be
there's gonna be like an abundance of
So Ghostbusters, I am curious. It's gonna be all women that comes out this year. I want to see. I'm more curious than actually excited to see.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a good one.
Oh, for sure.
Zoolander 2. I love Zoolander. So Zoolander 2 is coming out this year.
I'm not really a fan of Zoolander.
Can't wait to see it. Tarzan. We talked about Tarzan on the show.
Tarzan, I'm excited to see that chumpy.
So Tarzan.
Yeah.
Tarzan's gonna be awesome to see. And the Jungle Book live action.
Oh my gosh,
also is gonna be coming.
I forgot about that.
So,
where did you go to find all this research?
Yeah, shoot, man, Google.
Mine just came up with silly stuff.
So those are like my top movies. There are a lot of other really good movies that are going to be coming out next year.
Yeah.
But those are my top movies that I actually want to see. So.
And let me just give them like a quick list, just in case they didn't know.
And Turtles 2. I got to see Turtles 2.
Exactly. Or just movies that you wanted to see that we didn't mention. So let me just list them.
Exactly.
Okay, so Ride Along 2, and that's with Kevin Hart and Ice Cube. That's going to be the other one for next year, or for this year, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Dirty Grandpa, that's going to be also coming out. I feel like Grandpa.
Is it Uncle Grandpa sequel?
Let me see.
No, Uncle Grandpa. That was,
Bad Grandpa.
That's what I meant to say.
No, yeah, that's something different. Yeah, and Bad Grandpa. What is this? Dirty Grandpa. Ooh, Robert De Niro is gonna play the Dirty Grandpa, and then.
Oh, I think I saw the.
I did. Yeah, it looked alright. I wasn't really sure.
But you don't have to list them all though.
I'm just listing some.
Because I want you guys to kind of tell us what you're looking forward to.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Like I said, this is gonna be a big. Yeah, even the new the Star Wars spinoff, Star Wars Rogue One. Actually, no, that's gonna be coming out 2017. Scratch that. Well, but yeah, it's gonna be a big year. It's gonna be a big year for just about everything,
Yeah, bunch of homework.
Yeah, so.
Bunch of homework. You must go out and see these movies.
Yes, actually, I'm gonna double check that. Does Star Wars Rogue One come out this year?
What's it called?
Star Wars Rogue One. It's a spin-off of the Star Wars movie. It's going to be focusing on a rebellion, so you're going to see a lot more pilots, get to know the people in the rebellion. So
okay, I'm checking it out now, guys. Let's see if we have Star Wars Rogue One. Rogue.
Yep, Star Wars Rogue One.
Rogue One.
So yeah, it looks like it's going to be cool. I'm not really.
Oh yeah, it comes out next year. So I keep saying it because it just happened. Okay, 2016. Yes, it's coming out this year.
Okay,
Rogue
so
One,
I was right.
A Star Wars story.
Right. So Rogue One's going to come out this year, and it's going to basically talk about the rebels. And then you got Star Wars Episode 8 the following year. So next year, that's going to be coming out. So it's going to be a really, really packed. I'm going to spend a lot of money in the movie theaters.
Oh, for sure.
So
and that's the way to do it.
And we got to make sure we do it anyway to bring you guys the reviews and stuff that you like.
For sure, yeah.
Anyway, let us know what movies you're into. What movies are the movies? What movies do you want to see this year? What movies are you going to go check out that are going to be awesome? What are your favorite movies that you're going to be just, you can't wait to see?
You're excited to see. You just want to go see it, just like me in the Kombat AllStar. What do you want to go see?
Let us
2016.
Let us know.
Year. Oh my gosh. Speaking of that, there was something really good that was coming out this year that I totally forgot. It wasn't Star Wars. It was another one. You kept talking. I forgot.
Star Trek?
No.
I don't know.
Oh, I forgot. Whatever.
Yeah, we'll post it in the comments anyway. But yeah, let us know what you're looking forward to.
All right.
Let's talk video games.
In video games, we're gonna, of course, talk about what we're looking forward to. I have a few. Do you want to go first about what you're looking forward to?
You go first, Combat.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to 3 games in particular. There are some other games that are coming out, but mostly I'm looking forward to these. Mm-hmm. So number 1 on my list has to be Gears of War 4.
Tell them what you know.
Gears of War 4. It looks awesome. It plays awesome from what I've been told.
Yeah. The cast is sexy.
Yeah. We don't know much about them. We know there's a guy and a girl that you're playing with through the trailer that we saw.
Yeah.
But I am interested to know what happened to Coltrane. What happened to Coltrane, baby?
Yeah.
What happened to Coltrane? what happened to Marcus Phoenix. I just want to know within the universe what happened to all the characters that we used to play with. So I'm curious more so for the story, but I just love me a good co-op co-op shooter, man. Yeah. There's not a lot of co-op shooters out there. I mean, there was Army of Two and Gears of War comes to mind, and that was basically it.
Kane and Lynch.
Yeah, Kane and Lynch was also a good one, but there's not really many out there.
There used to be a lot, but there's not a lot.
So
it's good to see that still going on.
Yeah, and then me and Random Girl can go ahead and play that.
For sure.
So
I love
looking forward to that.
Game. I love shop.
Exactly.
I love a shooter game.
So I look forward to that. Looking forward to Scalebound because who doesn't want to play a good dragon game? So riding on dragons, beating people up, new IP, looks great. We saw it at E3 last year, so I can't wait to pick it up. Looks like it's going to be awesome. Yeah. And then the last game I'm looking forward to is Quantum Break. It looks interesting. There's...
You know, when you said Quantum Break, I was thinking of Quantum Solace, the 007.
Oh.
So I was like, yeah, I know the 007.
This one to take... They're advertising like everywhere. Look, the guy from X-Men, because the guy who plays Bobby in X-Men, Iceman, is going to be playing the main character.
Oh, yeah.
So the game is basically a mix between a live-action TV show, and then you're playing a guy, and then you kind of piece it together. The latest Game Informer that came out in December talked about it in depth. I really haven't had a chance to look at it, but from what I'm able to see and read and hear, it looks like it's going to be an awesome game, and I'm really curious to see what they do with it.
Yeah.
So what about you?
Well, you know, Kombat, you pretty much summed it up for me.
She's looking forward to the same game as me.
Not the last one, but Scalebound and also Gears of War 4, Shaqfu. That was my first time checking out on E3. I want to check out Shaqfu.
Video Game Awards.
Yeah, the Video Game Award. I'm sorry.
That's all
Video
right.
Game Awards. They're both awesome. So.
Oh yeah.
And then there was another one that I seen. Far Cry.
Far Cry Primal.
Yeah.
Of course, how can I forget about that?
Yeah.
Far Cry Primal's going to be coming out later this year, I believe, and it looks like it's going to be awesome.
Ooh.
I mean, playing as a caveman, hunting dinosaurs, it's a lot like Ark. That's a PC exclusive that's going to be coming out later after Far Cry Primal. Ark has been in development
awesome visual effects, like it's like open world. It looks like too.
Yeah, it's open world.
Man, yeah.
So Ark,
Adventure type
Ark has been out for a while now, and it's going to be released on Xbox and PS3 later this year.
Yeah.
But I mean, Far Cry's a bigger name. Ark's, I'm sure, plenty of fun, but. Looking forward to this a little bit more.
For sure, yeah. And I mean, if you're a PC gamer, you know about Arcs that Combat just talked about, and then for Far Cry, Far Cry Primal.
Yep.
That's going to be on all the consoles, right?
Yep, even PC.
Including PC.
Yep.
Wow.
So it's going to be everywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
So let us know what games are you looking forward to this year. I mean, I know
some of the ones we mentioned or some that we haven't mentioned.
And granted, the ones that we mentioned were Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
Aside from the Primal.
Which is for everything.
Far Cry Primal.
It's hard to say.
Gosh, my ears are ringing.
Oh,
Far Cry Primal. So, those are all Xbox exclusive, but I do know that PlayStation got some good stuff coming out too.
Yeah.
They've got Uncharted, and they've got...
Uncharted's good. You played one of those.
Uncharted?
Yeah. That's
I'm sure there's more. I just don't know. There's not a lot of really good PlayStation games that have been out since the console's been around.
Right.
But I'm hoping they pick it up. They announced some really good stuff at E3 this year. I know the PlayStation experience was a huge letdown. They still have no games except for Uncharted, but E3's right around the corner. This being, January 1st, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, or maybe there's some PlayStation games that we don't really know about. We didn't name a lot, so maybe there's some that you know about, you tell us about.
Exactly. Leave it in the comments and let us know.
Let's get random!
In Random Zone.
Random zone. Random zone.
We're going to be talking about what would you like to see get better in 2016? I guess we can throw in some New Year's resolutions in there too.
Yeah, of course. Or New Year's resolutions beginning of the year.
Why not? I mean, what were your resolutions? Hopefully you didn't get drunk while you were trying to make the resolutions last night or something. But yeah, what were your resolutions? I didn't really have resolutions.
Yeah.
I just try to, better myself and make everything better every year. So I don't really kind of say, I'm going to make I don't announce it. I just kind of do it.
Yeah.
But I don't really have any resolutions. What about you?
Well, for me, you always put me on the spot. You just like, what about you?
If you don't have any, that's cool.
You throw me off, man. Well, for me, I want to eat as much. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. I want to be up to probably about 50 hats. I'm a collector of hats. I just started it last year. So yeah, I mean, so far, I have a good amount of hats, but I won't stop probably until I hit the 50 or 60 mark. I want at least 60 hats. And then, also, I want to see as many movies as I can. We told you in the other segment all the awesome movies that were going to be coming out this year, so I want to make it my mission to see all of them.
Honorable mention the WarCraft too.
Huh?
There's a movie called WarCraft. I just want an honorable mention out there because we forgot to mention it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to see that. Dude, you don't understand.
World of Warcraft.
So many goosebumps, like hair standing
And
up.
always talking about the World of Warcraft movie. I don't get that. So, I don't know.
But yeah, I'm for sure going to go see that. And that's it. Hats, movies. That's all I want.
All right. And then, like I said, I don't have any resolutions. But again, what would you like to see better? Like I talked about how every year I try to amplify stuff. So things I would like to see be better or just do better in this year. Anything. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I would like to see the comic book industry really explode. Not so much the movies, but just the actual physical comic book.
Yeah.
I love everything about it. You know what I mean? It embodies everything that I think the world that I think the world should be, and what I believe in as far as manners and heroism and doing the right thing and morals.
What's right. Yeah.
So
being a good
I really hope that. I really want them to amplify and get better this year. So I'd like to see the industry just grow. Yeah. And the readership just grow.
Yeah.
I would like to see. What else would I like to see get better? WWE. Sorry. I like to see them get better. Not for nothing. I love wrestling. Lucha Underground's coming this year.
Another good 2016 news. When's that come out?
I think in February. Don't quote me on that. It's either this month or next month. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But January, February, Lucha Underground's coming out.
Okay, so early. Very soon, yeah.
Yep. NXT is doing great. So
they're doing awesome.
Just stay the course. I want them to just be exactly who they are.
Yeah.
But I would like to see WWE get better. Raw, SmackDown, whatever it takes. New management, whatever. I just want them to get better. Because I'm a fan. I love wrestling. I want to see them get better. Was there anything that you want to see get better this year?
Well, you said things that you want to see better and things to work on, you said? Or just things
just things I want to be better.
Combat was talking about how, he wants comic books to be more on the map, and that's awesome because actually the movies, and the reason why it's so big is because guess what? They derive from comic books and the comic book writers.
And there are more comic books popping up.
Exactly. So, it would be nice to have the comic books more up on the radar as the movies are, Yeah. The comic books are a lot different from movies because they're more grounded, they're more realistic, and you can capture the story. You're writing it, so you don't have to mush it into a 3-hour movie. As in with books, you can keep it continuing. So I appreciate a comic book, and that's why I think they should be more on the map. Yeah. As far as everything else getting better, I would like to see more hugs. I like to see more unity this year. I'm a huggy person. I love people. I love talking to people. I love to keep things sociable. So I'd like to see more hugs. Be more social. Online is great, but also offline. Talk to your friends and family more. Hug more. Maybe hug a stranger. You never know. So that's what I'd like to see.
You got that 60s love. Hug a stranger.
Not that. No, I'm not as extreme as that, but Yeah.
So that's good.
Eat good, watch movies, live merry.
Yeah, we want our viewership to get better too. I want this show to get better.
Yeah.
I like not like for money. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying I want the show to get better. I want you guys to give me some improvements.
Exactly. Why not? Sorry.
Watch. I'm gonna set up a donation button pretty soon here, and then so we can get better equipment, bigger green screen, more lights, and do some really cool stuff for you guys.
So we can hook it up for y'all, and then also, we would love 1,000 per video. Starting off right now, we would love to see 1,000 views per video. Why not? I think we can do it.
Yeah. So for me, I want the show to get better. I want our YouTube channel to get better. I want comic book industry to get better.
More views, more subscriptions.
WWE to get better.
We're gonna be doing everything. We're gonna be doing a bunch of giveaways this year. We're gonna be having fun.
My ear keeps ringing. I don't know why it keeps ringing.
Good news. I hear it.
Yeah. So
good news.
So I want everything that I just mentioned. Yeah. That's all the stuff that I want to be better in 2016.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to be better in 2016? And what are your resolutions if you have any?
Exactly. We're not excluding that. I mean, what are you? Do you have a diet goal? I don't know. Do you want to watch more movies? I don't know. It's endless. What do you have for your 2016 New Year's resolution?
Do you want to watch all the episodes of Twilight Zone?
Yeah, we watched some of that. Comment that a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nothing like looking back at the past when you're talking about the future. Anyway. What do you guys think? What do you guys want to make better? What are your resolutions? Comment below and let us know.
Let us know. And until next time.
Not there yet. But let us know. Thank you all for watching the Kombat AllStar show.
Yeah.
We love doing it, of course. I love doing it. She loves doing it.
I love doing it. You love doing it. You love doing it. We all love doing it. Not in that way.
We all do. Okay, so we enjoyed the show, and it's going to be more to come. We want to do Twitch streams. We want to do
giveaways. We're going to be doing everything, exactly.
It's going to be, what do you got? I mean, we're going to be doing it all. So
yeah, we're going to be streaming. We're going to try to do the YouTube live streaming, Twitch streaming, everything.
We're going to be doing it big. So this is only the beginning. Stay tuned. Love having you guys here tuning in. Of course, like, subscribe, and share.
Comment, like. Do whatever it is you need to do.
And until next time.
Talk to us. We love y'all.